Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, Real Estate Jerky Daily. A couple minutes late. It's just a Monday. That's all it is.
It's only Monday.
Did you have a good weekend?
Actually, I did. We had our neighborhood Noel night out. Good response. A lot of people there. A manageable amount of people this year. So that was.
What does manageable mean? 10?
Well, it wasn't 50. It was 35.
Okay.
And
probably better than the Rotary Party.
No, the Rotary Party looked like it was pretty darn good.
Been there?
I didn't go there, but I talked to Glenn, and he said it was a really good turnout. They ran out of food, though.
They always do, because they do these little hors d'oeuvres walking around.
Hors d'oeuvres. Horses' ovaries. And let's see, what else was that? That was...
Well, I was at the cabin, so...
Yeah, but there was downtown, the parade.
For Christmas parade?
Yeah.
Really? Before Christmas?
Yeah. That's how they do it.
Don't you do it on Christmas?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll take
those are the big cities. You know, like Ripon and...
You mean like Pasadena?
Manteca.
Like Pasadena?
Yeah, Pasadena.
All right. Well, I might as well get going because you have nothing.
I got nothing. I looked.
Inventory is...
Down.
Correct. 795,212. That means we're down another 22,085.
Holy crap.
Inventory, down nationwide. It's seasonal, plus a bunch of other stuff is going on. People just don't want to list their house right now. And plus, but there is a huge demand. Right. We're seeing a huge demand right now, which is, I'm December housing demand is near a 3-year high.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a
statement,
a gaugeable statement.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I could actually pull it up and go through the whole thing, but I can tell you right now, I have more transactions right now this month than I've had in probably 3 years in December.
This is the first December I don't have transactions right now, and I'm scrambling.
Well, I got them like, hey, can we close for Christmas? I just got you today. Of course we can.
Yeah. Yeah. I was talking to a lender during the Oakdale Can Tree Breakfast. They got 3 contracts, and all of them want to close before the 20th.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
No,
unless it's some weird thing like that someone's doing some alt programs that they take a little bit longer in underwriting. But a Fannie, Freddie, FHA, VA,
get it done.
Yeah, you can get it done. Yeah, I have mine are 21 days or sooner.
Yeah,
yeah. So I think I got in 5 right now that need to close.
Sweet.
Not really, because I usually take off like the last 2 weeks of December and first week of January.
Get your shit done and leave.
It's not that way. Because one of them was like 21 days. Okay, can we do sooner?
Yeah,
because I don't want to work the week of the 29th.
No, you don't. No, you want to be able to.
That's in between Christmas and New Year's. Yeah. That is not the week I want to work.
But
I will.
I know you will.
I will.
Yeah, I would too.
And then Friday, I'm going up. Betsy has an open house on her really large, expensive home up there in Tuolumne County.
Oh, I thought I saw something on that on Facebook.
Yeah, so she has an open house to come look at it.
Cool.
I think that one will sell like in March or April.
Yeah.
Because it's a big price home for the area, and it just takes time up there.
It does. Yeah. It takes time down here, the big ones anymore.
Well, I mean, and there's a lot more people down here that can purchase. That one is a Bay Area purchase for a second home.
Transplanting or second home.
Yeah. So let's get into some of the news. So besides the inventory down, which is what we're expecting this week, we got some major numbers coming out. We have Tuesday, we have JOLTS, ADP employment,
my favorite
10-year auction. Wednesday, we have Fed decision, and Powell will talk and ruin the market. Thursday, we have weekly jobless claims. So there were some.
Yeah, he's talking tomorrow and Wednesday.
He's talking on Wednesdays when he actually has the press conference.
Yeah.
So they don't really talk on Tuesday. They talk to each other on Tuesday.
Right.
And then on Wednesday they come out, give the decision, and then
this is what we thought.
And this is the press conference afterwards. Why did everybody dissent differently? And whatever it is.
Yeah. If he would just say we're cutting it, and then say thank you and walk away.
Correct. So there's a new private labor data that came out, Revello Labs, and how it became during the pandemic, during the government shutdown, the same thing. Recently, they used their information more than they used the other, BLS, because there was no government. So they're showing 9,000 job losses in November, losses in 5 of the last 7 months. Most sectors declined, with education, health services actually the bright spot, which is shocking because they're cutting the major, well, maybe because they got so much more money coming directly to the states, they have able to hire more people, right? They don't have that federal thing taking all this money. It's going directly to the states.
Gotcha.
So they're hiring 26,000 jobs is what they just saw.
In different states across the United States?
Just in general.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
in jobs. So they saw 9,000 job losses in November, but they saw in education and health services, there was 26,000 new jobs. You follow me here?
Yep.
Yeah. So there were so many job losses that even with that came out with 9,000.
Okay.
The big thing is why Fed needs to cut. The labor market is softening. Inflation is moderate. The Fed cut in October was seen as hawkish, which by the time expectations is tempered. Only a 22% chance of a January price cut right now. Are you following me here? Because they have like percentages like you could bet on. You can. I mean,
I know.
You can bet on anything.
You can bet on anything.
Yeah. Well, Trump slipped down the stairs today. No.
Biden will.
He's not. No, he won't. Because
he's not walking.
There's no camera on him anymore.
Yeah, but
so we'll never know. It's like a tree falling in the forest. Do we really know that it fell?
Yeah. If a husband whispers something in the forest and he's alone, is he still wrong?
Yes. According to ICE, and not the ICE, ICE baby. There are 2.3 million refinance opportunities out there right now. That's more than double than last year's volume. The biggest reason that we have rates as low as we do is because of the premium that's no longer there as much as it was. That is the reason we're doing so much better right now. Refinances and purchases. I don't think people know where the actual rates are at this moment.
Right.
Because if they knew where the rates were at this moment, they'd be running out and getting a house because
they're good.
Yes, very good. I mean, the governments are in the mid to high fives.
Yeah.
Depending on your FICO score, of course.
You're not putting it.
Well, I'm just saying it. And then conventional, is still sitting in around the sixes, depending on, again, how much money you put down with your FICO score, all that stuff.
Right.
Anyway, what else do I have?
You have
what? Oh, there. So Remax put out a survey.
No.
And they said Mike needs to work more.
Yeah, he does. I don't know that he can, but he does need to work more.
Anyway, they put at 88% plan to buy in 2026. 88% of the people that they. Wow. So what they're saying is home buyer demand right now, as I said, is a near 3-year high. Applications for purchases are at a 3-year high. 18 straight weeks under 6.64% interest rate has done that, and we're even lower than that. What they're looking at for next year with this Remax survey was 88% plan to buy in 2026. Of the people they talked to, 71% said they delayed due to unaffordability. So they said affordability, but I'm going to say unaffordability. Younger buyers, Gen Z and millennials, are prioritizing community vibe, safety, walkable neighborhoods. 60% would pay more for amenities like gyms and pools. I wonder if they're talking in their house or...
I think close by.
Oh, I think they're probably, no, I'm talking about like, that's probably condos or townhouse stuff, right? Most buyers still prefer suburban locations with convenience and future development as key drivers. I think we should need to get like a Meta down here. Like they put a big Meta in one of these small towns and now it's just moving.
Yeah. What was it? Altoona?
I don't know. Not in California. I'm not talking California. I was talking outside of California.
No, I know. And if you watched any football this weekend, you saw the advertisement for Meta in Altoona, I think it was.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. That's my memory tells me.
I don't know if it
but I was just drinking eggnog.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. Non-alcoholic eggnog. Good morning, Dave Albin.
What else do we have? Speaking of that, there's a Snowshoe it's in Calaveras County. It's
Sonora, right?
Well, it's Calaveras County, so it's not Sonora.
Oh,
Snowshoe. They have put out a apricot ale. It's been out for a very long time, and now it's back again, and it's sold at Safeway. So I was so happy I didn't have to go to Mia's to have a pizza and Snowshoe. Yeah, because usually the problem with that is I'll go there and it's like 3 in, and I'm like, okay, should I walk back to the cabin?
Yeah. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Not to.
All right. Where are we at now? Where did I lose? So that's what buyers are looking for, and they're saying that more next year are going to be purchasing. I think 2026 is the year that we've been waiting for the last 5 years. I think that is the year. And I know we've talked before and whatever, but finally the numbers and everything else
are
here.
The
premium,
coalesce.
premium being out of the the rates where the 10-year is at this rate, and then they have a premium on top of that. We had almost a 3.10, or just say 310 basis point added to the 10-year, and the 10-year sitting at 4.17. That's the problem right now. The 10-year has been ticking up and up and up over the last 2 weeks.
Why?
I don't know. Just because the uncertainty probably, but not the wrong way.
Huh.
The rates got 16 basis points worse today. And so when people say, well, what's going to happen when the Fed lowers?
Don't know.
Rates are probably going to go down this time because they're up right now. In the past couple times, they've been much lower, and then the Fed does their thing, and then it gets worse. Right now, they're getting worse prior to it. And I've been looking to see if Barry Habib would give me a reason why, and I haven't seen on any of his stuff right now.
Maybe he just doesn't want to write about that yet.
He always wants to write about everything.
Yeah.
I just think that no one's asked him, and I didn't actually call him. So.
You should give him a call. You know what? When we get done with this, give him a call.
Okay, I'll have it for tomorrow.
All right.
Let's see. What are we looking at? Anything else? I think that's about it with that. But the reason, like I said, rates are so much better than we've had in the last few years is because of the premium not being part of the rates. We're probably closer to I'd say 1.9 right now versus the 3.10. So that's huge difference. Well, and that's why rates are so much better right now than they were in 2 Septembers ago.
Even as gray as it was this weekend, actually Saturday
it wasn't gray up in Cold Spring. No, man. You get above that level, as you're coming down, you're like, look at that over there. It looks like the smog of the 80s in LA.
Yeah, but there were people out shopping this weekend for homes. I had an agent hold one of my listings open, and he was fairly busy, not crazy busy, but fairly busy. So
not 22 couples through the property,
not 22 couples, and not 7 contracts, but. About 5-6 couples that came through the property, which is not a bad open house for these days, especially when it's gray and it's football day.
Yeah, I was happy about football day.
Yeah.
I actually thought I was going to stay where I was like, oh, they're playing at 10 a.m. So we can't leave the cabin until 1. And then I'm sitting there about 9:30. I'm like, oh, they're playing at 1.
So we better go.
we left by 11:30. But if you have a cabin up there in Cold Springs and other stuff, and you don't know this, but we've had a huge deer mice problem up there, and they've been just rampant. I mean, usually you get 1 or 2. No, we're talking like hundreds of deer mice.
Because it was so warm through November.
I think they just had a bunch of orgies.
Yeah, that's how they are. They're rampant.
So I mean, I went through trays of bait. Let's just put it that way, that they've eaten them. And that's not one, that's many.
Yeah.
So, and normally we just had little turds here and there, but last weekend we had to clean up a bunch more. And so Marcia's like, you need to get a pest person so that they can just put more trays of bait and stuff into. And
to do what I'm doing already?
Yeah. Like, okay, I'll do it. Please the wife. Back to that whole whispering in the forest thing.
Exactly. You're so wrong.
All right. So what we've learned today is inventory's down nationwide.
Yep.
It's a great time to buy. Rates are,
good.
Really good, even though, they're getting worse a little bit, but that's still better than where they could be. We're not 7.5%. We're not 8%, which I can't believe. And I had to say that in the last 3 years, those rates.
Yeah. That they're even being uttered.
That they were uttered or actually giving the people those numbers, but that's where it was at. Yeah. And I'm just glad that we are in the number 1 seed right now. Broncos are. And you know why we are? We're tied with the Patriots, but they lost one more game in the actual
your division.
Correct.
Yeah,
that's the word I was looking for.
Yep.
Yeah,
I read that this morning. I was searching for some real estate.
We still got 4 more games, I think, but they're not easy games. So
4 more season games.
I think so. Yeah.
This is the 14th that we're playing now.
Right.
So are there 18 games in the season this year?
I don't know.
I always thought there was 16, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. But we're 13 right now? 14.
We're 14.
Yeah. Well, they were showing 4 more games is what they showed. So we got, because we have
18.
Yeah, we also got this weekend coming up, Monday night last week, right?
Right.
Yeah. Or is it this week?
I don't know. I want to say Monday night is next week.
Really?
That makes more sense to me, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, Patriots had a bye this weekend.
Yep. And so did the Niners.
Yeah, I looked because I was going to say congrats, but because you were like, congrats. I go, I didn't do anything.
Well, you like how I said, have you watched the game?
Yeah, of course.
Before I said congrats, just in case you were recording it.
I never record it.
Okay.
And the reason is because I'm either going to watch it or I'm not going to watch it.
Gotcha.
There's no recording of it.
Yeah.
Because then I want to get to the end anyway. I'd
Yeah,
rather,
what's-
because I
what's
don't
the
know if
point?
you're like YouTube TV and like I watch a lot of soccer, and those I don't mind doing the highlights because then I can get through the game faster, because
Right.
most of the time I don't like all the acting anyway.
Sometimes I like the red zone. Sometimes I don't.
Red Zone's great because when I didn't have YouTube TV where I can watch 14 different games at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at a friend's house painting their what is it called? That's like a patio cover. Painting it in
Arbor.
Yeah, but bigger.
Pergola.
Pergola could be good. Anyway, and all I hear is all this screaming about, God, this has got to be a crazy game because they just scored again. I turn around. Oh, it's the red zone. I thought it was one game.
No, Red Zone was great, but now that I have YouTube TV, it's like Red Zone's okay. Unless I like to watch it if there's no game, if my team's not playing, that's fine just to have it on. But actually, I've really not watched a lot of football this year unless it was Broncos.
I've actually watched more than I normally do.
I'm the complete opposite this year. And then this weekend, I didn't even touch my computer.
Well, that's a good thing.
It's like, come touch me, please.
Yeah. No, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, Saturday night, for some reason I slept like, and then I was exhausted. So I'm like, if I put on I was watching a game and I'm falling asleep. And at one point George was in the hallway because Marcia was doing a shower in the bed because he splits his time between the two of us if we're far away. And then I start falling asleep. Next thing I know, he's next to me making noise like, wake the fuck up. You can't sleep. That's the one thing. He will wake me up. So I've been messing with him.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Yeah. Well,
where's his blanket?
It's on him.
Oh.
Unless he knocked it off him.
No, it's not.
Huh?
It's not on him.
He must have got too warm.
Yep.
That's how they are.
All
right. That's all we have for today. So what should we say? Go get a house.
Go buy.
Perfect
time. I mean, it's been perfect time all year. Really.
Now, rate wise, it's the best time right now. I mean, for the whole year, if you look at rates and where we are with rates,
that coincides with the fact that you're not competing against anybody.
Yeah,
very few.
I think very few people know where rates are right now compared to where they were. And because they said once we were in the fives, not conventional, but we're getting closer.
Government.
Once we're in the fives for 3 months, it's going to get really crazy, and that's coming. And so I still have people going, is it time to refinance? It's like, okay, no, because
close.
Well, it depends.
Right.
It depends. Is it rate and term, or we have to do cash out because you did the second instead of doing a cash out refinance?
It's an adult diaper. All right.
Depends. All right. That's all I have for today.
See you, kids.
And we'll be back tomorrow with more news and more stuff from Mike.
Yep.
All right. Make it a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bye.
All right. Bye.